Alright. Good there. We just need the rest to look good, don't we? Alright, we'll keep. Alright. Looking good.
Fighting and despair all you know?
Let's get this thing started then. Don't need that. Yeah, like it's okay, but it's a little pain in the ass to play against Shadow with it. I really need some of my early removal. Now I got the Priest and Judge, but that's a little kind of mid game. I really needed early banishments. Would have been a lot better. Yo, what's up?
No disruption.
Alright, I'll get rid of that thing. Yep, just started. Like, a couple minutes ago. This is my usual stream time. I stream, for me, what, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, normally. Which for you guys ends up being different because of the day setup, but... Ah, God. Play a priest, yeah. It's Tuesday night there, yeah. Which is to be expected. It's just because I'm ahead by like 18 hours in some places. You ready for a private match, bro? Yeah, after this game, I'm just playing. Just started a game for messing around till people got in. Once I finish this, we can go in and do that.
My power's uncontrollable.
I still want to be able to hopefully test out some decks for Friday, which is technically my Saturday, but all the confusing stuff.
Breathing too loud.
What in the...
Alright. Got... Priest is better. Gonna have to be the best I've got.
You're done for.
I see your weakness.
You shouldn't need to add me. I should just be able to open up a private match and then you just grab the code and you'll be able to join. That's usually how we do things. Makes it a bit better than Hearthstone, where you don't have to actually add people. So you can just grab the game code. But I want to at least try and beat this bloody Shadow. Yeah, it's one of the few half decent features at least. The only problem is like there's a spectate mode, but you can only spectate friends, and that I don't like. I'd much rather have it so you can spectate anyone if you have their game code. That would make things a little bit better.
What are you hiding inside?
I can agree with you on some of that, yeah. Hearthstone is definitely a pain to deal with. How the hell do I beat this? Probably have to lion it. Lion, clear 2 of the skellies, drop the 2-drop. Oh shit, they're actually set up for a lot more skellies than I thought with the Bone Chimera, wasn't it? That's not good. Yeah, Bone Chimera. I'll have to drop Test of Strength. And that way.
This head can't be taken.
And there's game.
No! I have lost.
Damn. It's not so much that. It's kind of a game closer, that's all. You come up against aggro Shadow, you're at a very huge disadvantage with this style of deck. Unless you draw into your really early removal cards at defense. I think I average about 45% win rate against Shadow with this. It's really not that strong when you consider it. And Dragon is somewhere around the 50 to 55 mark win rate. Pretty average. Oh dear. Oops, where am I going? In here. I always forget which section. So I'm setting up a game with the Silent Gamer first, so we'll go through that. Argus better than Tempo Grail? Oh yeah, easily. Argus is way better than Tempo Grail for sure. You should be able to grab that match ID and enter it into the join section of the private matches. Aegis is what I used to climb to Master, pretty much. I used that and a mixture of Aggro Shadow. So then I could swap between them a bit, but Haven did most of the work. Aggro Shadow just kind of got me over the final hump. You'll have to wait. I'm going to play against the Silent Gamer first. That's the plan. Which I'm guessing that's it. You can have a game after if you want. Off your private mission. There's an issue with the opponent's connection. Oh, that's not good to me. It's okay. Okay, that was weird. Formant right A. Odin or Save the Vials. 2 or 3. I only run 1 Odin, and that was enough to push me through. You run so many other good banished cards that Odin kinda isn't 100% necessary. I'm sure if you're coming against a lot of Seraph, Odin would become a lot stronger. Because I run, you know, one Bahamut and plenty of other clears. Usually I'm not too worried about most stuff. Odin for me is just kind of a tech. I don't need a lot of it. For everyone to ask. Right. Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying, yeah. Testing for the tournament is what I was aiming for. Tournament or extra deck. Well, it's really up to you, but I want to test tournament deck at the moment. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. The more practice I can get, the better I can judge which deck to decide to take. But if we want to play an actual deck, we can. I'm not too picky. Alright. Put that up. Either way, it's fine. Plus, I've been running this deck a little bit over on Master, and it does okay. It gets very close to actually closing out games, even against high meta decks, so it'll be interesting to see how it performs overall. You have a Demon Lord mid-range Shadow deck? No. I don't.
You must die. Stand back. I have this covered.
Oh, that's alright, man. It's difficult when some people jump in at different times, so it's completely understandable. Oh, my deck is going better now. Tournament decks on Master? Not really.
Charmed.
It just gives me a gauge on what works and what doesn't, which is alright. It's not great for testing, but when it's the only thing you can really do, it becomes a bit more difficult. Especially since, you know, Australian time zone, most of my other Shadow Nexus members are all asleep when I'm up late testing. And I don't always want to be streaming testing, which is a pain. It's fine for a few hours a day, but not all the time. I was trying to do with the pro deck. Sure, go for it. I want to bring up that actually. On the tournament link at some point.
What's this? Freeze! You wouldn't. Faster, servant.
Let's speed things up.
You're looking, if anyone's looking for the,
I've no regrets.
oops, there's my mouse. There it is. For the rules for the tournament, you'll find them on here. Go this one.
Freeze! Ugh.
Tournament's only in 2 days, and I still haven't come up with a deck to submit yet.
Leave it to me.
So you have tested. What are the strongest decks? Probably Sword
There's nothing to
and Blood are quite strong. It's just a matter of what variants. The problem is people are going to be teching hard against aggro, I reckon. And because Sword's been hit with mostly cutouts, and actually I don't know whether I fixed this deck because they've banned what's it called? They banned Mage now, Luminous Mage. That's been added to the ban list. They had a discussion about it and decided it's just going to be too strong in this kind of format. So, I'm not sure whether to run Sword or run something else yet. The one advantage is, you don't have to be too worried about too many big board clears. There's not that many big board clears that decks can run. Especially if you know you're coming up against Sword and other decks like that. There's Monica.
Your service.
It won't be long now. Wow, you're wide open. Hey,
But probably Sword and Blood are probably the top two, I would say. Forest seems interesting, but after testing it a little bit, I don't know whether I could pull it off. That's a little bit of something I'm worried about. We'll go. Probably could have done that differently.
It won't be long now.
But it'll be interesting to see what works.
I shall gracefully engage.
I'll just get rid of that.
Insolence.
But I'm thinking an aggro banner sword isn't too bad. Seems to get the job done, especially with a couple of those ambushes. But it's just sad you can only run one frog. Otherwise I'd just make a frog. But it makes sense because it's hard to get rid of.
Your service.
Hey, what's up?
Wow, you're wide open. I've no regrets.
These monikers are a little bit of a pain to deal with as well. Definitely interesting. Dragon too slow? Yeah, that's what I get the feeling it probably is, yeah.
Onward ho! You wouldn't.
Maybe you could get away with an aggro dragon build of some form, but I think it's probably going to be outpaced by Sword and Blood in the aggro department. So if you're going to take an aggro deck, Sword and Blood would probably be better. And in the control department, I'm pretty sure Haven and... what else? Probably just Haven as the big control variant.
Hey, that hurts.
It's just when you're restricted to silver and bronze, it makes it hard to build anything like that. Yep, that's exactly what we're testing for. And I think I'm dead. Those monikers are definitely good. I'm probably going to have to put a couple of them in.
The battle failed.
And I have to check whether I actually accidentally left Luminous Mage in here since they changed the rule stuff, but I don't think I did. I think I fixed that before then. Because they're all one game formats. Not too bad. I think it's definitely worth taking the monikers. No banned cards, alright. I didn't see you have any banned cards, but there are banned cards, obviously, like as always, but... No, I'm pretty sure your deck was fine. As long as you're not running Luminous Mage, Assassin, or any more than one Vagabond Frog and Death's Breath, you should be fine. Because you've got 2 cards limited to 1 that you could run in this deck, and 2 cards that are banned. Geno, yeah, I've been thinking about Geno, it's just, I don't know whether it's going to be enough. That was all. I gotta find what I would take out. Let's see, we'll throw a couple of Geno in, and we'll take out one of these, and one of those for now. I don't want to break my early game too much, and that little bit of healing is just nice against Sword. Well, for other matches, so we'll try that. Whoops. Wish there was just a private tab. Create private match. Alright. You still got time to sign up if you want to sign up, man. Deck looked fine to me. There's still, what, 2 days, 20 hours, 44 minutes before check-in. So as long as you sign up, send your deck to a moderator on Discord to have it checked, because it's just going to be checked by a mod, which I'm not in the mod bracket for the tournament scene in Nexus. And then they go over it. But all the cards you played against me just then, I'm pretty sure all of those were legal. Obviously, I haven't seen the whole deck, so it makes it hard to say every card, but yeah. And I discovered that if you go over 20 minutes, it's just determined by whoever has the most health, which kind of sucks, I guess, because you've got to consider the whole having board advantage, but they're just going with the easy route. Which makes sense.
You must die. I guess you're looking for a fight.
Rune, interesting. Trying to think of a poverty deck that could be run as Rune. Maybe some style of control. Definitely not going to be able to run D shift. Or Daria. Definitely interesting. Turbo shift? Turbo shift won't work in this tournament, will it? Can I sign up for the tournament? I can link that for you guys. Again. As long as you go through all the rules and make sure you follow everything and they'll do what it asks, you shouldn't have any trouble with it. Base rune, that's what I was thinking. Since nearly all rune variants require real heavily on their, legendary and golds normally, I think Dirt's the only decent deck that you can probably make.
The battlefield
No one
awaits.
gets past me.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. I think if you didn't have Monica, yeah, I could have probably overwhelmed and went for game, but that Monica really locked the board on me. That was definitely a good card to play. I think we'll get rid of that this way.
No one gets past me.
I could have got rid of it a different way, but I'll go that way for now. Both Blade Mage and Sword illegal, yeah. But it won't work when you can't actually shift. If you can't D-shift, what's the point?
You're done for.
Because D-shift is a gold, isn't it? Which is banned, so that would make it a little hard. You could run, yeah, Turbo Rune in some way, but I just don't think it'd be enough. There is nothing here that's half decent. Which sucks.
Leave it to me. What's this?
I've just kick-ass in ranked with my deck. Yeah. Mark's definitely good, especially when you come into a little bit later. That worked pretty well.
I've no regrets. This is God's word. No. It won't be long now.
Okay, what can I do now? That's a real problem. Gem Golem. Suppose Monica's the best bet.
At your service.
You're done for.
Man, it sucks that I can't use Monica the way I wanted to, but
Focus.
getting rid of that gem's pretty good. And this is what I'm worried about. I'm worried that in the Poverty Tournament, they're going to be teched heavy against aggro. Makes me think maybe I should run a different deck. I'm just not sure about how to go. This style of decks just dominates.
Raise your blade.
It won't be long now.
I shall overcome all my
Yeah, things like G-Sun are going to counter real hard. It's definitely something that I'm considering. Like, I mean, I'm not in a bad spot right now, but if this board is cleared, I could be pretty screwed. Jesus.
This ends here.
Oh, pain.
No retreat.
by the Knight's Code.
Strength and beauty together.
Buff with Miss Shaman on targetable minions, yeah. That could work.
Hey, that hurts.
Just because there are better options, that's all. It's not so much that they underestimate, it's just not gonna do as well as other variants, which is the problem. There's been a lot of playtesting going to a lot of that kind of stuff. And what works for one person doesn't always work for another. Like, my Haven deck has done extremely well. While that works for a lot of people, it doesn't work for others. That gem card's such pain. I actually don't think I have a way to beat that. Pretty sure that's it.
I should have.
Yeah, Luminous Mage is a better turn 5. In this tournament, though, it could work really well because you can't run Luminous. There is other options, and trying to create a deck slot for something like that becomes difficult. Let's get someone else in here if someone else is free. We might try that Forest deck that what's-name had. Been wanting to test this out too and see how it went against other poverty decks. So why not? Oh dear. These might have good guys. Seem pretty good. It's definitely going to be a hard aggro counter. That's for sure.
Father, come on.
Not good. I want to try and play as many different decks as I can at the moment so I can try and work out what to expect. Yeah, try and go. Get you on. Catch up time, yeah. Well, I was running Morabanda myself and stuff. Basically, the only thing different was the Monica Tekken as the big difference. But I think Haven and Rune are going to have the best control variant for now. Trying to come up with a way that I can think, deal with this stuff.
You seem to be lurking.
Hit against full season players. Yeah, it's a great idea for tournament. Definitely. Might just play that out.
It's freezing.
That's the main reason I entered it, because I don't have to worry. Plus, the time fit really well with my schedule, because I won't actually be asleep for this tournament like most others. And I can't enter NGE because they only open to North America and Australia, which is really frustrating. Otherwise, I'd enter NGE for the Shadow Nexus and try and get more stuff for us. That's annoying.
Let me ease your pain. You're done for. Love remedies are by the light. Was that my bad?
That's alright, man. A ramp deck to test against you. So a ramp deck that runs no golds, no legendaries,
War is such
and only bronze and silvers, and is only allowed... Where is it? One Dragon Core Pendant and one Death's Breath. And no, you can't run Call of Coyotes. That'd be interesting. And no Goblin Princess. Jeez, that'd be really interesting. I'd love to see a ramp dragon that could pull that off.
Was that my bad?
So have you been to the Discord? If you haven't been to the Discord, that makes things a bit difficult, but if you've been to Discord, it's pretty easy. There's the invite people. There it is. Challenge accepted. Good luck, man. So you go to this Discord link that I'm posting in chat. You find Doggomatic. You'll find him in the moderators. You can also send it to Sleet, I'm pretty sure. Doggomatic's probably the easiest one. Send Doggomatic the deck list that you want to run. He'll confirm that it's legal and that's what you're going to run for the tournament. If you want to change deck list before the tournament, you've got to get confirmation from them to do that. And it has to be done at least, I think, a couple hours before the tournament goes up or something. Let's...
It's freezing.
I know, that's why they got rid of Goblin Princess. I was really sad, because Goblin Princess was like the one thing I was like, oh my god, I could play that and just dominate. But no, they end up banning it, which sucks. Especially being a neutral, considering you'd be running anything. So like every deck would probably run it. Because it's just so much board presence, so much defense. Okay. I'd like to draw into some of the actual defensive cards for this.
Judgment for heretics like you.
It's freezing. Come on, let's play.
I feel
It won't
slushy.
be long now. Am I a grown-up yet? Dad, you're it.
I feel slushy.
Okay. I actually don't mind this forest deck. I'm just a little worried that it's not going to compete well against aggro. Like really heavy aggro in Sword and Blood. They're like my two most worried classes at the moment. That's a real pain. Two cards this turn. Go for it. Well, I don't have to worry about Edgar because that's a legendary, so that's not an issue. And this deliver. Oh, I guess. Jeez. Hopefully, still the cards. Might go for that.
Hey, let's play.
Gotta hold the board with this pretty well.
So yeah.
Alright. That's gonna trade.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he's gonna go face, okay. Not bad.
I'm coming for you.
Alright, that makes sense. Why do it a different way? Do it that way.
May I ask your name? May I ask your name?
Why did you come here?
What kind of deck is this? It's one for the Poverty tournament that's coming up. And it's basically a Forest Handlock style deck. That's basically all I can really say about it. There's not too much, so it's designed for the tournament this weekend.
You're nothing but a child.
Which means, you know, no golds, no legendaries, and certain bans
You're breathing.
and restrictions.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Alright, probably only evolve, honestly. That wouldn't surprise me.
Want to play? Let's make the world quieter.
Fiddlesticks.
Orthrus has arrived.
Alright, Orthrus. Great. Fuck's sake, come on. Nothing left but to go all in.
Hey, let's play. Hey, let's play.
I think that 7-2 is going to screw me though. Probably should have held off the evolves a little earlier. A little heavy on that.
You're nothing but a child.
Ow!
Yep, and that's it. Alright, well played. Definitely want to try to stack some more though till I can get the hang of it. That, or actually, I might try building a G-Sun deck that's all defense, more defensive. So we might try that next. But before that, I'll be back in about a couple minutes. Alright, okay, back. It's a miracle. Let's see. Let's try Haven. With mostly defensive cards. So, can only run one of those. Might run triple Bell Ringer, triple Unicorn. Make Blaze. Oh, I'm back. I came back. Might just run a couple of those. Trying to work out how I want to play this. Go with all those. Put on Weebcam plays. No, it's just not at the moment. Hopefully I'll be able to have the camera go back up next week. At this stage, I've got it off just because I'm laying in a bed, not sitting at my desk. Right. Now we head into the 4-drop range, I reckon. Actually probably got too many 2-drops, honestly. Might try and cut back on that a little bit. Back on it. Well, you don't send me the deck, you send Doggo the deck. Let's see. Trying to think of the easiest way to do this. Oh, this game. I was trying to explain. You'd be in Shadow Nexus, there's Shadowverse General. If you ask anyone in there, like, who do you send deck lists to the tournament to, they'll direct you to who it is, and then you can work from there. I think that's probably going to be the easiest way to do it. Because I'm not a deck checker. What do we got? Triple Priest, obviously, that's an obvious one. Probably Triple Octopus. One Dance of Death, because why not? Radiance. A couple of those. I really need something late game for a finisher. Might add a couple of curates for the heal, and then I just need something for the end, okay. Let's see. Strike one from the countdown rolling. Worth it. I feel like Noble and actually, I might run a couple of Acolytes, and then I just need to find this thing. Actually, half decent. Might actually drop one of those and add 3 of those instead. Alright, we'll try this out. Alright, did it. Cool. Let's see who gets in here. Really not at 100% today, though, which kind of sucks. Anyone join? I feel a bit lonely in this little room on my own. Ugh. So got any options? I had to close my and die again. Nothing much at the moment. Oh dear. Nothing to have an opinion on at the moment. I want to see how this deck goes. But I need an opponent for that, and no one's joining me, which is really depressing. We've got 20 viewers and no one wants to play. Sad. At this stage, that would be the best, yeah, man. The restricted decks are what I'm testing at the moment. So that's kind of the aim of these next couple streams. So we've got today and Friday, or my Friday, and then Saturday's the tournament for me, which is Friday for most of you guys. Really confusing, but I really want to get as much practice in as I can with these. So I want to try and do my best for this tournament. If I get knocked out first round, well, it's not really knocked out first round because it's Swiss format, so it's based on points, not elimination, which is nice. But I'd love to make it to at least top 8 would be good. That's not much good for me though, because even 1 gold can screw over a whole deck like this, like really badly. Because what's in here at the moment? I think this could end up working out pretty solid, especially if I can get Guardian Sun in my hand. I may actually have to run a Amulet grab. So maybe cut... I don't know. I feel bad if I cut anything major from this deck. Let's see, 7. Yeah, you can have another one if you want. That doesn't faze me. Fury. Opinions about the deck. Hopeless dying. Oh dear. Which deck? This deck? Your deck? Which deck? First time will be tech cards. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it, isn't it? So who can tech the best and get lucky? Hey, here we go. going to be whoever ends up with the right deck to counter what's going to be the meta for the tournament. Since last time it was heavily dominated by Sword, I think people are going to try and tech against that by going Control. Then we've got to find a way around that. I went too late. It's alright, you can get in next time, I'm sure. Once this game's over, we'll swap out opponents. I like to kind of rotate people in and out. Let's set that up early. The only risk, I suppose, to Guardian Sun's going to be getting banished. Since you don't have to worry about Odin, the only real risk is what? Lightning Blast, which I think is a silver. Oh no. Spectating can only be set up if you're on friends anyway. That's a pain.
Let me ease your pain.
Oh dear. Yay, Octobishop. Getting that super early is really good. Poor Octo got killed. Might as well just play the Grave.
Rest in peace.
Got impunity of being a pain in the ass. Because I made Joan. Which deck though? I was gonna ask that before. I think the main focus. Okay. Yeah, your deck, my deck, which deck?
Not at all.
Goblin Man is so strong. Definitely gonna be a pain to deal with that.
Lost in wayward ones.
There's all these cards that I don't think of, like Goblin Mount, that are just so big and hard to deal with. Lucky I've got a couple things to tech against big stuff like that, but still not going to be easy. Things like that make it even harder.
Lost in wayward ones.
You were done for.
Alright.
Your path has been laid. Obey heaven's word.
Trying to deal with this is such a... I had to waste a lot of cards to get rid of that. No worries.
I can't keep relying on you, dragon.
The darkness.
No!
Jesus. Don't have enough defense.
I obey the Lord's will. Ding dong! You've gotta see me dance!
Trying to come up with a way to defend.
The real battle begins.
I also know I'm confused at Discord's being a pain in the ass with this notification.
Prayers be heard.
You need to set your notifications to off. You should be able to do that through your little gear settings icon.
Snacks check. Harness.
And there should be a little tech box that allows you to just disable notifications. That's what I had to do for Discord. Otherwise, yeah, it goes off all the time. It's really annoying. I finally get Priest, and now I'm screwed.
The sky betrayed me.
Your evil deeds end now.
Let's see.
Time to say goodbye.
I'll try and make this easy on you, man. Barrel. That.
I envy you.
Well, that sucked. I got completely obliterated there. I'm actually really surprised that completely dominated me. I tried to create a thingy and now fucked it up. That one. Oh, this is actually being a lot more of a pain in the ass. Okay. The chat for people like. Oh, because I stream to both YouTube and Twitch. So you see the little like YouTube logo for some people, and you'll see the Twitch logo for others. So it's just multi-platform. That's all. That's why I have it appear on screen so people can kind of view it there. Sorry. It was funny since I added Humpty Dumpty to my sword. Oh, command I got 8 to 9 with it. Jeez, that's not bad. So that means that's not too 5 legendary. It's not too bad. Is the deck good? Where am I looking? I'm trying to work out where I'm looking. Like, yeah, no. You mean this deck? I don't know, because I haven't played enough. One sword one. I've got to find it. Being more difficult than I assumed it would be. Give me 1 second, I'll set something up so this will become a lot easier for me. Yes, the deck was good for what we played against. Yeah, there we go. What can I do now? Probably just open with Guardian again. Oh, I see, yeah. How do I... Can't do that way. Isn't having like the cheapest craft at the moment? Depends on how you look at cheapest. Go that one. I send you a message on Discord so you can work through there, and then I can work you through that. It's just really hard to do this when I don't know how good you are with that stuff. I click on that. That's so random. Blood will always be cheapest. Yeah, I think blood will always be cheapest overall. True. Really, Guardian Sun got popped. Sucks. Back to my hand.
Your evil deeds end now.
You are done for.
I see.
Patchy Seraph and stuff. Kind of dead, yeah. Statue Seraph really is kind of dead right now. Oh dear.
Just maybe this magic will help.
Aegis is kind of better than in Statue at the moment. Just because it has an instant board presence, where Seraph, you know, you've got to waste a whole turn doing nothing. At least Aegis, a lot of the time, you'll be saving an Evolve, ready to go for it. Wow, that actually works surprisingly well, Turbo Shift. Interesting.
I've said my last prayer.
What in the...
Yeah, it wasn't too hard to pull off back in the day. And those annoying ass skeletons or frogs. Definitely true.
I am a mollusk, most
The real battle begins. You'll burn for this.
Sword gonna be OP? Yeah, for this tournament, Sword seems to probably be the strongest. Just because it was the strongest before, which means it's got a pretty good track record.
It's knowledge I seek.
What are these globe thingies? Play what you want, yeah. I'd agree with play what you want, for sure. And the orbs, I think you're referring to the sea orb globe things, whatever they are. Whoop, there goes my phone on the floor. They're gonna be a way to get animated stuff, which is cool. I think it's what you're referring to. Oh really? Return the fucking beast call? How rude. Globes just haven't been implemented yet.
You can teach me nothing.
Sad? Not at all. My king.
You can't get them yet, and we're not sure how they're going to be implemented for everything.
Your evil deeds end now.
Oh, Serpent King.
Let the mist wrap around you.
Let us conclude.
Like there's 3 people on Shadow. Yeah, well, I reckon Blood is going to be pretty damn strong, honestly, and Shadow already is quite strong. I wouldn't be surprised if people end up going with Sword, some of them. It just depends on how many people. I mean, I think the last Poverty tournament had over 100 players enter. So if we have anywhere close to that, you're bound to see plenty of Sword in the end.
What in the...
My king.
Let's see, if we end up with a full set of people, it'll be interesting. And I'm dead. Good game.
I have lost.
He just has so many things to burn my fucking deck out. Jesus. Not having any luck with decks today. Which is better for Haven. Aegis or Elena. How about a mix? They could work quite well. Not for Poverty tournament because of how it is, but... Get bricked? Yeah, pretty much. I want to try this Blood. I'm going to play against the same guy for now. Try this one out. I love Serpent. Maelstrom Serpent is an amazing card.
Time to get started.
But that's because I'm partial to Blood.
Looking for a fight.
If it's just favorite card for no real reason, yeah, definitely Serpent. If it has to be a reason, I would say one of my favorites is probably Aegis, just because I enjoy playing it as a deck. But Grimnir is definitely the most versatile card. It can be played in pretty much everything. Story, fighting elite AO, at least. Private, yeah. There are lots of ways to earn cash as a new player. Plenty.
Lou. It's short for Lou. Ow.
Massacre.
I'm going home.
It's knowledge I seek.
Is the deck good? I'd say it's good. How do I stop? Is this Vengeance aggro? Kind of, yeah. I think that's what this deck was going for. I had trouble remembering.
I'm just getting warmed up.
I'm trying to think of a way around this.
Unbelievable.
The more decks I practice with, the more of an idea of what might be around. And what to kind of expect, I guess. Alright, return. And trade.
This time, maybe.
Oh dear.
Shed tears of joy.
Prince of Darkness, good. Yes, Prince of Darkness is actually awesome. You don't see much play anymore, just in the current meta, but before this, he was actually really popular. Because you only really need one of him.
Me? Really?
My blood is spilled.
Yeah, it's too aggressive. He's still good, it's just, yeah, he's being outclassed at the moment because everything's too quick for him. Deal 2 damage to an enemy follower if Vengeance is active, which is no good because Vengeance is active. Just Wardrobe.
Demonic armor, lovely. Go! Go! Try this on for some. Become part of me. One little failure's nothing.
Prince of Darkness was probably most popular with Guardian Sun. One of the variants. He was also used a little in Dragon at one point there.
You're done for.
God. Never have a decent way to deal with huge threats, which sucks.
Classed.
You have to go.
All the blood will be washed away. Hey, check this out. More red.
He's Satan, yeah, definitely is. We're actually probably going to keep this stream really short, unfortunately. Currently not feeling the greatest. Like, take it easy for a bit.
Too bad for you. So cold.
New leaders? There's new leaders coming out for, well, new portraits coming out for them soon. Soonish, I guess. Depending on how you look at it. So annoying.
Let me ease your pain. Okay, this one's all me.
Play your prayer forever until you finish off with, with Satan, yeah.
Burn for this.
They're meant to be doing new portraits soon, I think, for...
Blue.
What is it? Keep forgetting what it's called. Street Fighter crossover.
It's knowledge I seek.
Well, I'm actually surprised Rune is as good as this, without anything decent in it. Especially only being able to run one insight. It's definitely interesting.
Let's defile the battle. I love Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Interesting.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Oh, unlike a dog, you're hanging out here. How nice is that? Always hang out in the Discord and then you finally come visit me. One day I don't feel great. For anyone who doesn't know Unlucky Dog, he's probably one of the best ranked players at the moment, especially for the English scene. I don't know whether you broke top 50 yet, man, but you were very close before. Next expansion happens, I'm new. Usually they're about 3 months apart, so we're looking... What will that be? The last one was about March 30th, so it's that April, March, June. They're usually about 3 months, so I think it'll be a little earlier than July.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Everyone's following today. Get everyone in here. I don't like this. I'm in a really bad spot here.
Oh, they're
With no real advantage.
sparkly.
Let's just pull out all the stops. Is there a Discord? There is a Discord. We have a well, I don't have my own, well, I kind of have my own Discord, but I don't use it.
War is such sad.
You can head over to the Shadow Nexus Discord. That's where everyone else hangs out. That's where I tend to hang out. Yeah, for it, I guess. I'll probably wrap up in the next 20 odd minutes. So I'm just not feeling today. Feeling very well. My stomach's just been a bit of pain, which with medical stuff isn't fun. Let's go this way. Hopefully I can pull the spiderweb imps. That would be nice, or at least one of them. That's all I want. But alright, I'm dead. Good game. Just can't have any luck today. Alright, we'll get someone else in here then. I just want to playtest some more of these decks. Try and spread them out as much as I can for different matchups. Need to break once in a while. Well, I have a day off every other day, so that's not the problem. Like, I have three days a week off. Usually, I had yesterday off, but I cleaned the house all of yesterday, so it wasn't really a great day off. But it's mainly just medical stuff, which is too much of a pain to go into detail with. But it just leaves me not feeling great sometimes, and it's basically a day-by-day basis. But I make it here to keep you guys entertained and to have some fun. So why not?
You must die. I guess you're looking for a fight.
Alright, we'll dump those. Ooh. Not too bad a hand, honestly. Another rune. Jesus. Is everyone just going to build turbo rune now? Because that's going to worry me. Should I be countering this? Mind you, I don't think rune has much that can really clear me in the bronze and silver category. The last one was March 29, yeah. So 3 months from then is what? April, May, June. So about June 29. So yeah, start of July, I guess, roughly. Unless they decide to take it a little further and then push to August, but I doubt they will. They want to try and keep content as often as possible. Let's just get rid of that. You can join after if you can get in. I think that's pretty much what we're doing right now. Oops, sorry. My apologies. How do I want to go about this? Let's just level that up. I think once I get to this point, I'm screwed. Like, if I get cleared here, I pretty much burn myself out, run out of plays.
Be mean. You're done for. I told you not to be mean to us.
Yep, there we go.
I've no regrets.
Let's see.
Leave it to me. Watch this. You're done for. The untrained will fall behind. I shall gracefully engage.
Alright, so we get 3 more. I'm trying to think of a way I can actually go lethal in this game. Ah, that's the worst possible thing. I think my only chance is to draw Dance of Death, which I have one of, because that's all I can run.
I've no regrets.
Damn it. Actually, no, sorry. I can use this. That's game. That's well, not game. It's very close to game.
It won't be long now.
Together we're unstoppable.
Time to shine.
Onward ho!
Alright, that's close enough. So 1, that's all we need. Now just gotta find it.
Mean. This ends here.
Alright, so that's gonna be
You're not
pretty much a board clear, unfortunately.
Together forever.
So I think Dance of Death is my only guaranteed kill. Can't remember whether I was running Execution in this deck. We have got Genos, don't we? Oh no, that'll do it too. There we go. Sonic Strike.
impressive. Looks like you are.
Good game. Alright. I forget what's thingy's name. I want to make sure that who I want in here is in here. Forget who Silent Gamer's name is. I really need an in-game list thing where I can just bring up everyone. Just be like, yes, okay, I want this guy in. Ah. I know I finally got the rune deck. Finally. No more rune. Good game, man. It was a good game. It was fun. I was hoping for like one of my 3 or 4 options to actually beat that. I don't know whether that's who I want in here or not. That's worrying me. Because I'll probably wrap it up after this game. That's all. That's Viral Gamer. Okay, well, I'll wait until he gets in here then. Because I think we'll make Silent the last game for today. Hopefully he can get in. Shouldn't be too hard. Only got plenty of time. 76797. Let's go, Silent. There we go. Alright. Oh dear. It wouldn't be a surprise if he does beat me. It really wouldn't be that big a surprise. I'm terrible. Hey, thanks for the follow. Whew, alright. Let's see if this sword deck will hold up.
You must die.
Rem and Remy? Remy and Remy? Ah, I'm really confused. Oh, yes. When you get 3 of a kind and you just want to ram all of them to face. I kept that hand just for the memes, by the way. Not getting rid of all my pretty little ladies in here. Oh, whoops. Gotta remember to attack. Do you know how many times I do that per day? I swear, 90% of the time I play Quick Bladers and stuff, I play them and then forget. Loses to Angelic Barrage, but no one runs that garbage. Yeah. Except maybe for this poverty tournament, people will, and that'll be the one time I'm screwed. Actually, this is an amazing hand. I'm really happy with this. Jay would be really proud of these swords. Someone should clip those last 30 seconds or so, and then tweet it to me.
The battlefield awaits. You're mean.
Ugh. And I've got the one Death Breath I'm allowed to run. How good's that? Oh no, not Skull Beasts. They're terrifying.
Raise your blade.
Where's Spiky when you need him? I know! Where is Spiky when you need him? Spiky needs to be here. Actually, I think I want to get that set and just post it. And what time will the tournament take place if you're in Australia? 10 AM in the morning. I'm in Australia, so that's actually hilarious.
The order will remain.
But anyway, it should be roughly 10 AM, so check-in's at 9 because it has to be an hour before the tournament. So I've got to be up at like 7 or 8 o'clock to be all ready and prepped. Spiky's a cool guy. Spiky's awesome. You can't go wrong with Spiky. Not as cool as Doggo, I mean. Like, Doggo's amazing. Come on. Gotta give Doggo some love. Actually, it's a pity he's playing a different game at the moment, not playing Shadowverse and streaming. Otherwise, I would have probably hosted him after this, but I'm sure I'll find someone to host.
At your service.
Dump.
What's this?
I don't even care right now. Let's just kill this guy.
You're done.
Kill this guy. I haven't talked to Doggo yet. Oh, Doggo's great, man. Doggo and I have great fun in the Discord. We're messing with people's names and stuff. That's what we do with most of our time. But Spiky is legit everywhere, it seems. Yeah, Spiky does pretty much be everywhere. I think Spiky lives in the Discord. I think that's what it is. Normally where I hang out. Yeah. Don't worry, so do I. I like Doggo streams. They're great fun to hang out in. But he doesn't stream enough. Like, I thought my stream schedule was like, you know, semi compared to, you know, stuff like Jay and that, but Doggo just needs to stream more. That'd be more fun. Stream on his little potato.
Want to play?
Oh no. This isn't good.
I've no regrets.
I put in the hard yards for Master though. I played shit tons of games. Ah, screw it. We'll make the push. We need 2 damage then, which we should be able to pull off pretty easily.
I'll save you all. No one gets past me.
Let me ease your pain.
Forever stuck in AA3. You'll make it, man. I'm sure you'll make it.
War is such sorrow.
Alright, let's see if I can actually get something here. Really? The one time I get Monica? Now I'm just paying it for board presents? Okay. Come on, I need to top deck something. Come on, I run Demonic Strikes. We've got something else. I don't know. It's gotta be something.
Should have focused.
Shapely and second.
Bloody
I'll save you.
anything with Storm. 2 damage. It's always the problem with my deck with Sword. It always burns out too early. Ah. Let's see. Got 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. But even with 2 damage taken away, they're still gonna deal to me. Yay!
At your service.
For another that. You run 4 of those, right? I wish. And yeah, that's 2 damage, right? Nah, I wish it was. Swing face? Oh yeah.
Judgment for her.
I wish. That's a friggin' penthouse. Plus they have lethal on me anyway. Oh dear. I had a chance. I had like a 1 in 30 card chance. Well, actually like 1 in 10 probably by the time you factor in 3 copies of stuff plus other stuff probably. I probably had about 1 in 7 I'd say. Of pulling something to go for game. I didn't pull anything. Alright. I actually want to fix that then. I need some way to get more damage. With sword. And then we'll wrap things up. Like, what could I have pulled there? Could have pulled another novice. I could have pulled demonic strike. That's really about it, honestly. I already used the Death's Breath. So, we'll drop these and we might try for a better card. Are there any other storms here that are half decent that I could run? Obviously it needs to be in the silver and bronze categories, but... yeah, that was pretty good. That's alright. $10 AM, nice, thanks dude. Yeah, 10 AM's good. Just need a way to deal 2 damage, so... thinking a 3rd demonic strike. Maybe dropping the Mentor's teachings. I haven't had too much luck with those. Add in the extra Geno. Maybe a couple of Goblin mounts just as a defense, because they're really solid and they're not going to be cleared that easy. Then 1 extra execution for clear. I think that'll be enough. But I think I'm going to wrap things up for today. I will be back my Friday, which will be the day before the tournament, so for most of you guys, probably Thursday. With Banner, Center Vanguard. The only problem with Center Vanguard is that you need a commander to be in play. Because this deck doesn't run a ridiculous amount of commanders, I'd have to completely restructure it to run it. We've only got what? White General, Monica, which are both late game. Fencer, that's it. 3 commanders and nearly all of them are late game. Oh dear. Alright guys. Thanks for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream and hopefully I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.